This one comes by way of Jason Whitlock, who you might have checked out his YouTube channel, but he's going hard on Twitter these days. But he's actually featuring, he's doing a quick little monologue on an article from Front Office Sports. We have the article, we may dig into it, but he does a good rundown of what it's saying and giving some of his opinions. But his caption reads, "The WNBA is going to lose $50 million in its best season. Part of the reason for that is because they're spending $25 million on private flights." He says these women don't want to earn it. They want to be given it. So let's check this out.
The WNBA's revenue hasn't historically covered its losses. Back in 2018, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA loses an average of more than $10 million a year on the WNBA. And this year and next, the WNBA is digging an extra $25 million size hole to add charter flights, something the players have long said is necessary for both health and safety. Let's let this soak in. They're going to lose $50 million in their best season. And part of the reason they're going to lose $50 million in their best season is because they're paying $25 million in private flights for a group of people that don't need private flights. But they've whined and complained their way into flying private because they don't care. They don't want to earn it. They want to be given it. They don't want to make the sacrifices that men made to build up their sports leagues. They feel like they're owed a debt. They feel entitled. One of the things I've been trying to explain to you all, gratitude. Gratitude is in short supply among feminists, among matriarchs, among people that believe, oh, if we just let women lead, the world will be saved. Women, just in general, I'm not saying all women, they're far less grateful than men.
All right, pause it there.
I don't know about the blanket statement, but yeah, those women for sure.
It's just bad business, right? It's just bad business.
That's $25 million that you guys could be getting paid more.
Exactly.
But
hey,
where's the money? Like that? We talk about it. Where's the money come from?
Eyeballs, baby.
Yeah, and again, if a business is not making money, how are they going to pay you more?
Yeah. I saw a clip with Bill Burr. I was going to put it in here, but he was cursing too much. But he was just basically saying how there's 4 people in the stands, and you look now, 17,000 on average. Angel Reese bringing in 10,000 in Chicago. These are all good business moves, and they're going to ruin it with bad systems, bad leadership, toxic culture.
Toxic culture for sure.
They're going to ruin it.
There's no camaraderie amongst that league at all.
And they're also going to ruin it because, in entrepreneurship, delayed gratification is key. The ability to play the long game, where they're like, we've been in this 20 years. Yes, but you're a competitive sports league that's trying to be international. Think 50 years.
Yeah.
And how long's the NFL been around? How long's the NBA been? NHL, right?
Baseball.
Yeah, baseball. And so they're trying to skip. They're trying to move faster than they need to. We want to be on the same. You got to build that. And you have an opportunity to build that with these young rookies coming in, all these new sponsors, new people, new eyeballs, new audience, people like me who I always tuned in just because I'm a basketball person. But now I'm watching more and I'm interested more. And we're talking about it on this podcast. And it's like you have an opportunity to play business, to do business the right way, which at the end of the day, it is a business. There's a reason why the owners always get up there first when the team wins the championship.
Right.
It is a business.
It's just a cultural dichotomy, right? Yeah. They don't understand how most of this country was built, right? It was all built on the back of entrepreneurialism, capitalism, time in the game, all that stuff matters. And we're at a place today where everybody thinks that they're entitled to something. Yeah. And so they're no different. They didn't do anything to build basketball, right? They just are coming in to this whole narrative thinking that somehow they deserve the same and equal pay.
Yeah.
They don't understand what that takes. I mean, people, even like when I played football at the collegiate level 20 years ago, do you guys know how hard it was for me to transfer? It was damn near impossible. I couldn't even talk to the coach. There was no transfer portal. I had to speak with my running coach who had to call Colorado, who gave me the plug to walk on. If I wanted to get a job, there was no NIL money. If I wanted to get a job, I had to actually file with the NCAA and disclose what I was doing for work. So as I wasn't getting paid under the table, right? But you don't see me sitting here complaining at the fact that now these kids are getting NIL money, making $3 million a year, right? They can transfer whenever they want to. You don't see me complaining about that. Right. Because it was a different time, it was a different era. Why would I cry or compare those two things? They're not even comparable.
Well, and also at the same time, there still was strategic talks and conversations about these things coming down the pipe and potentially working towards it, how to make it less, bring it out of the shadows. And
we were one of the first classes that won a class action lawsuit against the NCAA and EA Sports for name, image, and likeness because they were using all these collegiate athletes in the NCAA football game.
Right.
So like my circa 2008 or 2009 or something like that, I got a check for $750. That's what opened the door for the next generation. So they're more concerned about themselves. They're not even concerned about like opening the door and the people behind them.
Correct.
So they don't care about that.
And it's just thinking about a game. That's the thing too. It's like as a game player, like you're not thinking about it as a business person, as a person who has a potential to do something that impacts generations.
Correct.
Your own included. And so we talk about this now almost weekly of WNBA, Adam Silver, leadership. What is it? Was it culture eats strategy for breakfast?
Yep.
And that's by way of leadership. Your brain.
Yeah, it's an incredible, what's the term? Experiment.
Yeah.
To see business play out real time. And so it'll be interesting. We've been talking about it. The door's open for another league to come up.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
And take over. Because if I was Caitlin Clark playing in a league like that, I'm getting paid $28 million by Nike. I got all these endorsements and I'm going heads up with these ridiculous people every single day. My body is my business. Why would I do that? Caitlin Clark, you should go start your own league.
Dude, you know how many social influencers and audience creators will get into that and be a part? They can form their own teams, be owners of teams, draft these, 100%. Just let us be on the board because we kind of this is the genesis of the idea.
Caitlin Clark, this is our idea. when you're running your own league. We'll hope you spin it up though.
Yeah, dude, it's like you're exactly right. That's the beauty of it. All these people with audiences and eyeballs, go fix the product.
Yeah, well, we'll end on that.
Roger that.